whenever he was at the door, my thought process was, it was just another, I buzzed him in and he came inside. My thought process was, it was just another dude coming into.
Know that her story is going to be an inspiration to other women.
Hey, Safety Man here. I want to review a very common video that's out running around right now about a young lady, a bodybuilder, who was in a gym by herself, apparently in her condo complex or her apartment complex or her closed off living area. And she's in there working out by herself. It appears to be either early in the morning or late at night. Individual comes to the front door, can't get in, it's locked. Apparently you're supposed to have some sort of key access to get in. Hey, we all forget that, and we hope that our friends, family, or other people who live there would let us in. This was neither of those things. He knocked on the door. She had to make a decision. Was she going to be the nice person, or was she going to be the aware person saying, nope, not today, not me? She chose to be the nice person. And I'm not breaking her wagons. I'm not saying that she did anything wrong. I just want you to examine the repercussions of some of the choices that we make when we choose to be a nice person, as opposed to, hey, go follow the rules. I'll call somebody for you, but I'm not allowed to let anybody in. There's cameras here. I don't want to get in trouble. Have all that planned, okay? But she lets him in. And within about a minute or two, you see him starting to come to her, right? This is the part that kind of makes me wonder, how real is this thing? Because his attempts to grab her, to assault her, to pin her down were not very good. Either he's really terrible at what he's doing, or she's really strong and somewhat effective of what she's doing. But it really looked more like a Hollywood fight than a real fight, okay? Now, we're in a gym. A gym is filled of what? Heavy metal object. It's like a improvised weapon superstore, okay? So let's just turn around and, I don't know, let's just find the first improvised weapon that I come about. It's a 10-pound plate, okay? A 10-pound plate. If I smack you with this, if I throw this at you, if I hit you in the knee, in the head, in the elbow, in the chest, in the face, in the throat, in the groin, on the foot, if I do something with this 10-pound plate, smash you over the head with it, all I have to articulate, according to the New Jersey Attorney General's use of force policy, is that you were going to use non-deadly force to either sexually assault me, to imprison me, kidnap me, or to cause physical pain. And I think that was blindingly evident that we were watching him commit physical pain. Okay, so 10 pound, we can go down and we can get a quarter, we can get a 25-pound plate, right? Depending on how strong you are, we can just launch a 25-pound plate at the guy, right? See how he handles that. Drop one on his foot, smash one on his foot, smash one on his hands, right? Just throw them at him. Let him have to deal with them while we're creating an escape route. We want to plan these things. So a 25-pound plate is something that is a potential improvised weapon. Another weapon, this was actually shaped like a weapon, right? These are, dumbbell bars, right? They're little dumbbell bars, right? But if I want to smash somebody in the head with it, in the arm with it, in the leg with it, in the hip with it, in the knee with it, in the foot with it, in the groin with it, up in the throat with it, stab in the eye with it, if someone is trying to hurt me, someone is trying to sexually assault me, all we have to do to prove to the Attorney General's office is that we were in fear of sexual body assault or physical pain, okay? Another improvised weapon. And then we have some pre-made little dumbbells that we can just throw. Right, some pre-made dumbbells. So this one's 8 pounds, right? I guarantee if I throw this 8-pound dumbbell at you, you're gonna have to contend with it. I'm not saying it's necessarily gonna knock you out, but you're gonna have to contend with it. It's gonna have to give me a window of opportunity to get to safety or get to an area where I can lock myself in or lock you in, okay? So again, I do not wanna take what this young lady did from her. Good job, God bless you. I hope more women can watch this and learn that if you fight, if you stay strong, if you never give up, the odds will slowly start to turn in your favor. It's not 100%, but the odds will slowly turn in your favor. Now, we talked about improvised weapons. Let's talk about actual weapons, okay? So some of my everyday carry, okay? Whenever I go, I carry my pepper spray, okay? carry my pepper spray, okay? This is the same pepper spray make that law enforcement uses, okay? So I have pepper spray with me at all times. That could have come in handy numerous times during this situation, right? I also have a tactical pen. So tactical pen is an aircraft aluminum pen. It's very pointy, okay? It's very pointy. If I need to do that, okay? I can definitely gouge somebody in the eye, in the throat, in the mouth, in the neck, in the groin, whatever I have to do to create a window of opportunity so I can then escape or attack in a different area to save my life or to prevent myself from becoming sexually assaulted, okay? I also have up under here, I have a neck knife that just hangs here. I can pull this neck knife without hardly anybody knowing it, especially those times when he's on the ground on top of her. She can sleep under there, pull that out and start attacking that groin, those Achilles tendons, those eyes, the throat under here, start making his day really bad, changing his thought process, giving her a window of opportunity to escape. I'm not saying that you have to take all these weapon systems with you all the time. I say you pick one or two, practice with them, talk to somebody who knows what they're doing, like Safety Man, and we'll get you spun up on that. And finally, at the end of the day, I like to always carry a pocket knife in my gear. Okay, my pocket knife flips open. Okay, it's a Boker. Okay, it's partially serrated, partially straight. It's a Tanto, very strong blade. Okay, obviously I can do all the things I can do with a knife: attack the eyes, the throat, the ability to stand, the ability to breathe, and cause pain and so forth if I have to save my life or the life of a third party. So any questions that you have on improvised weapons, on actual weapons, we didn't include tasers and firearms because we're at the gym. Figure most people don't want to carry something that bulky and heavy, but you certainly can, and we could talk about that and we can train you to that standard. Hit me at safetyman.co, and down in the corner you'll see some links to follow, subscribe, hit that little bell so you can get alerted to when new content drops. All I want to do is for you to go home at the end of the day. Stay safe, be ready, and train now.
Whenever he was at the door, my thought process was, it was just another, I buzzed him in and he came inside. My thought process was, it was just another dude coming in to work out. So I didn't think of anything out of that. As soon as he was approaching me, I pushed him. I said, bro, what the F are you doing? Get away from me, stop trying to touch me. And he started chasing me around the bench and we ended up on the other side of the gym.
I'm grateful that she came forward. I know that her story is going to be an inspiration to other women.
My advice would be to never give up. My parents always told me in life to never give up on anything. And that's one thing I always kept in my mind when I was fighting him. As long as you don't give up, you fight back, you show him that you are strong, that you are one, that you're able to fight back and survive this and get out of the situation.